Hey, what's going on, guys? Um, Good morning. It's Sunday morning for me. Probably a lot of you are at church, spending time with your families, but I'm up early in the morning to do my territory battle combat missions in platoons. So I just want to do a quick stream here because it's been a while since I've been on. Um, so let's get to it. Check out. Let me see. Yeah, my guild's been added already, so I'm on Pacific time zone, and I think a lot of the other guys already had a head start. So let's see. See if we can get going here. Oh, look at this. All right, so I threw a little bit, I think, earlier in the platoon here. Looks like we're getting killed by the Reaper, I think. Everybody needs a TIE Reaper here, but it's cool. We got 4 of 6. Star count's looking good right now. We're at 21. So I'm going to start my combat mission here. Alright, so what I like to do is I like to give my team survivability and then just have maybe one heavy attacker. So I'm gonna actually run Mace Ship here, and looks like I'll do Rex and Jedi Counselor. Maybe we'll put fives in here for the he's fast and he's super tanky, so my guess is with all this territory battle stuff, everybody's got to have a heal or survivability or something. So I think I'm gonna ditch the Phantom and the Millennium Falcon here, and let's do. I think it's Biggs. That's Wedge. Let's go Biggs. Or actually, we should probably just run a Galactic Republic fleet here, right? Let's go Clone Sergeant. We'll go Biggs. And then do a Biston's Ewing, and let's see how we can do it. Alright, so the ties, they're all ties. They're gonna dodge like crazy, but it's cool. Let's give fives the taunt. Let's try this ion cannon thing. That's kind of cool. I saw it flashing in the left corner, in the left side of the screen there. Let's hit Vader. So far, nothing crazy yet. Definitely gonna call in some reinforcements just in case. I can dodge city here, man. Wow. Alright, not too bad. Hopefully my ion cannon's charged up again, so I'm gonna try it again. Does do a lot of damage, which is good. So ship daddle doesn't look too bad. Oh, those ties are awful. Cool, so I got that done. Looks like we're on our way to do the to 3-star that the forward airspace here. So I'm gonna deploy all my ships, and let's move on to the forward trenches here. So this one was kind of a this one was hard to do. I think it required a lot of What's up, Gonzo? How you doing? Um, yeah, I'm just doing a little quick stream here. If you wanna see how Phase 4 is, but nothing official. I just winged it and wanted to play over the live stream so everybody can see it. But this one's gonna be a little difficult. I mean, not a lot of people I think have a 5-star Paplu. Not a lot of my guys, at least on our guild, had it. Um, so I'm gonna go into the combat mission here. So I'm gonna do the first one I'm gonna do is the Rebel Soldier mission. So just like anything, I like to build a good survivability team. I'm gonna start with, I think I'm gonna do some kind of a Rogue One hybrid of some sort. I want to keep the soldier alive as long as I can. I'm good, Gonzo. How you doing on your territory battle? You doing okay? I think I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll go Raid Han. Try it out. All right, so good. So we got one. We only got one with the blackout, or with that morale buff, which is good. So this doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna try out all these buffs here. So I got all these attacks on the side. It's on the left side here. So it does a crazy AoE attack. That's pretty cool. Stun these guys. Grenade. Yeah, I don't like that they require you to use tunes that haven't gone free to play yet. I think the Reaper kind of stopped us as well. So we're missing like one Paplu and then 2 Reapers in our guild. Um, I don't think we have really heavyweights like the bigger guilds, but we, we were in good shape, I think. But it was just kind of surprising that the Millennium Falcon was in that last phase, and then now you got 2 Reapers and you got Paplus. I think there's a low gray and there's a lot of wedge, which is a little surprising because it kind of takes down your rebel squads. I know a lot of people like to use wedge. He's got the heal too on his lead. Let's I like Cassian here, man. That AoE is just great. I mean, look at all his debuffs. Yeah, I wanted to wait until it's about 9 o'clock my time right now, a little bit after 9. I also wanted to wait for the all the crashing and all that stuff to settle down. So my other guys already had a good head start. Normally I'd like to start early, but I just don't want the game to crash. Hopefully it doesn't crash here. Knock on wood. I'm debating to do that Zeta Jin. I don't know if I'm going to need it or not, but that extra protection is looks pretty good. Yeah, that's the issue too. I mean, you're gonna not only do you need Reaper, but you need him at now at 5 star, and then probably the next phase tomorrow we're gonna need him at 6 star. The good news though is at least the ship phases they're not that hard. I'm not finding them that hard, and the rest of my guildmates aren't finding it that hard. I'm gonna save that special AOE for later. So far, it's not too bad. I had a lot of my guildmates. What they were doing was they were actually throwing their arena teams, if they were using rebels or something, and I think they were having issues with these runs. I really think you just got to tailor it to a survivability team of some sort, where you regain health, regain protection. The stun's great. All the debuffs, ability block. Nice. I don't know. The last phase might be hard though on those ship battles. That's the only thing I'm worried about. CG's notorious for like releasing really easy content in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it's hard. It's kind of like Thrawn. I remember the Thrawn event, right? It was if the Phoenix. I mean, you could try to go in with like low gear Phoenix, like minimum, and then just kind of compensate with mods. But then that 7 star one with Thrawn was just difficult. Probably one of the harder, if not the hardest, legendary event we've had in a long time. So I agree with you. I think the ship battles were, up till now they're a joke, but they're probably gonna be hard later. So I'm gonna do this AOE here, give myself a head start. Yeah, this K2 is freaking annoying, man. Nice. Alright, that wasn't bad at all. I think that was the first battle, right? Alright, cool. So I did that. So I gotta do the next battle here. Just gonna check out I'm gonna check out my Discord real quick. Just make sure everybody's let's see my platoons here. Yeah, I think it's man. This Paplu one is just awful. Yeah, and then we're gonna need Phoenix too, right? On the which phase is it? It's probably tomorrow, right? We're gonna need them. Light side 6. Yeah, right here. So Gonzo, I think you're right, man. You gotta gear up those Phoenix for tomorrow. We're gonna have to use them. Anyway, let's go back. So I did this battle already. Let's do the regular Rebel battle here. So I split up my Rogue One squad a little bit. I think I'm gonna run a GK. Again, just a whole bunch of survivability here is what I'm gonna run. I'm gonna save the resistance, I think, for the bottom one. I'm just gonna check the bottom one real quick. The resistance is just killer in this. Yeah, so 5-star light. Yeah, so I'm gonna save my resistance for the bottom. I'll run some kind of a pain in the ass General Kenobi lead. Churton Bays. Alrighty, Commander Luke. And I don't know, run a Zeta Barris, I guess. These first couple of battles are always easy. I'll just stick this thing as a. I always just want to stick this thing on auto. I just don't want to forget I left it on auto when it counts. Yeah, Commander Luke lead is awesome. I use him in arena, so I like that AoE. Damn. Yeah, it's a great AoE. I almost forget it's there. I mean, look at all these little icons everywhere, right? We got like all these morale buffs above all the uh who's that? Is that Kirby? Yeah, let's talk about the morale buffs. I mean, look at all these buffs. The AoE's charging up. Good morning, Kirby. How are you? I miss your stickers. We all miss your stickers in the chat room. How's your territory battles going, Kirby? I think one of my guildmates said that he got. So I guess that little skull, that little morale boost on the other team is like completely random. Uh, Somebody told me they got like 5 or 6 of them. I go, well, that sucks. Let's get rid of that. I thought these guys were supposed to counterattack. That's why I didn't. I didn't really bother putting anybody that does AOE on my team. At least I thought they were supposed to counterattack, but it doesn't look like it. So I did gear 12 my bays this morning. I figure he's gonna help in territory battles. I was either gonna do General Kenobi or Baze. And I said, you know what, Baze is gonna help me a lot probably in this territory battle. So I went with him, and then I'm gonna start farming for the one piece of gear for General Kenobi, um, Gear 12. Oh, I thought that was 6. Damn, I used AoE. It's alright. Man, the enemy's just really slow, or I'm really fast. Alright, now they're gonna start coming. Yeah, him and Baze, I was comparing it with another one of my shardmates. Um, so they both get about it's over 100,000 once you gear 12, either Baze or General Kenobi. So it's like 110,000 health and protection, which is yeah, it's pretty good. I think my base is like I think because I put a protection arrow on him instead of a speed arrow, so he's got like 110,000 protection and health. Sorry, combined. All right, I wasn't bad. All right, so I'm not gonna deploy yet. Kind of gonna do all the battles first. We did finish the platoons here, so I'm going to. I think I'm gonna go resistance on this last one. Resistance is just so good. I'm hoping that one of these phases over here, day 5 or day 6, uh, I think like on phase 1 or 2, back here, like the 1 or 2, uh, you had to dump a whole squad of Phoenix somewhere in the platoons. So I'm hoping somewhere in 5 and 6 you don't have to dump the whole resistance squad because they're just that good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go resistance here. And I'm probably gonna sub out Ray for R2. Let's see how they do here. Alright, I'm gonna use the AoE off the bat. Then by the time it's available, it's probably gonna be like in phase 5 or phase 6. So let's just work this here. Oh, this taunt's killing me. I can't even. There you go. Yeah, the resistance just makes it too easy. Oops, messed up there. Yeah, I think last night our whole guild we were scrambling to distribute the deployments correctly. Um, it's kind of hard to coordinate actually. We were telling people, hey, throw like half your roster at the middle and throw the other half at the bottom. Vice versa. And I think this time around, like tonight, we're gonna run into the same issue. We just got to get like all synced up, message everybody on the Discord or line chat, and be like, you know, you guys go. Okay, watch the points. Deploy like half, and then keep backfilling, right? But getting like perfects on all these little phases is getting a little bit harder too. I think some people haven't adjusted yet. They're kind of just still taking it for granted. All right, so I'm 24%. Yeah, for sure. It's tough, man. Especially if and then it's holiday weekend too, right? A lot of our guys. I mean, I'm in the U.S. A lot of our guys are in the U.S., so it's holiday weekend for us too. So people are with their families and they're at the beach. But I try to get all my stuff done in the morning. Um, I try to at least get all my platoons and then my combat missions done in the morning, like right now, and then I wait until like the afternoon to kind of coordinate the deployment. Yeah, I think some people just forget, you know, you don't have to deploy, right? You can do your platoons and your combat missions and then wait. And people kind of forget that we do have 24 hours for this. I'm kind of worried when they if they do adjust it back down to 12 hours. Um, that's really going to screw up some people on their schedules. I mean, I'm probably going to get screwed up as well. I hope they keep it 24 hours. I think it's even possible too, right? People can deploy by accident. Even if the phase is already maxed out, they can deploy, right? So I should be able to have that AoE ready to go. This is Battle 5. Yeah, I think we're in great shape here. Yeah, anybody who's watching this definitely got to have a resistance team. I mean, this makes it cake. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. CG could have just grayed that area out and said you can't deploy anymore, but they know. They want us to mess up, you know. it's not a, you know, it's not a secret. All right, so we're on the last phase here. I'm at 48% of my AoE, which is kind of sad. I wanted to use it, but I think resistance really doesn't need it. Oh, it's charging up there. How does this thing charge up? 100 speed. Oh, okay. It's kind of like the door in Rancor, I guess, how it. I think they're super. I think CG is just super inconsistent. They're being very accommodating on some things, and then they don't think about. I think things that actually matter. We're still complaining about uh, the raid ticket counter, right? I mean, that's still not fixed. Um, that's good, man. I'm glad. I'm glad you took care of yourself on that. Yeah, I would. I would suggest to anybody, um, because CG kind of misled us on that whole thing. See if you can get those refunds. I'm all for that. All right, cool. So I just finished my battle here. I think we're good. So I think I'm just gonna wait. I think we one-starred everything already. Our ships were good. Yeah, so we're up to 23. Hopefully we can get up to 27. It's gonna be tough though. Our guild GP is only a little over 101 million, so I think the magic number here was like 105 maybe. But yeah, I'm proud of how far we've gotten as a guild. Um, yeah. Yeah, totally. I'm kind of upset that they. It's cool if they put. It's kind of like Reaper, right? Reaper you can get from a pack. Right now, if at a minimum they should have. I think they should have at least put tunes in there that you could probably farm from chromiums to make it a little more fair. But it's not. It's not. It's not cool that CG put the Ewoks in there that you just can't even farm. They could have put Chirpa in there. I wailed out and I did Wicket. I mean, I got a 7-star Wicket, but he's not there, which is kind of sad. But I didn't do Paplu. I didn't do Logray. Um, I just think it's kind of weak they did that. I understand Reaper. That's fine. You know what? I can farm Reaper if I want. I'm not going to. But to put like a tune that's not even farmable, it's kind of sad. I think. Yeah, totally. You can't even get them from chromiums. You're right. They could have put Chirpa. They could have put Tebow. They could have put Scout. Um, I mean, luckily my guys here, we did finish this platoon. Did this one need? No, this isn't the one that needed Paplu. I think it's the middle one. Yeah, so we're still down one Paplu here. But yeah, I mean, I guess we just got to get it on the way back. Just just scanning here to see if I finished everything, but I think I'm good. Yeah, I can't believe they snuck in that Millennium Falcon too. That's I mean, luckily, I mean, I have a 4-star Millennium Falcon, and then we have a couple other guys. But if they're gonna, if you're gonna, if there's gonna be one tomorrow, like a 6-star Millennium Falcon, we're screwed. But like I said, I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I was hoping they were gonna bring. They kind of hinted on the Wicket thing that they were going to uh like he was gonna be needed to get Wicket shards and then exclusive gear or mods or something. I think is what they said. And I've yet to see another ATST event or an ATST event again. So, uh, I regret starting them up so early, but I don't know. Maybe you're gonna need them next. Maybe you're gonna need. Hopefully, you're gonna. I can throw my Wicked in platoons on the next phase. But um, yeah, I think the last two phases we needed Paplu and Logray every single time, which is kind of it sucks. But whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty much done here then, guys. I mean, I'll do a couple Galactic Wars. Actually, I'll do my GWs and then we'll end the stream. But if you want to see any teams, just let me know. I'm gonna try this team out here. Yes, I hope everybody else's territory battles are going well. Um, it's kind of a mixed bag. I mean, as we're gonna progress deeper into it, I think it's gonna be harder. Um, Definitely going to be some frustrations, but I'm curious to see how they're going to do it again. This event ends in a couple days. Are they going to bring it right back next week, or do we got to wait another month for it? I'm not sure. And then the phases that we didn't 7 star, or I'm sorry, not 7 star, but 3 star, are they going to allow us to just go in? And we can skip over the the phases that we did do at 3 star, and then just go like re-enter the 2 star or the 1 star areas and just finish those real quick. I'd be curious to see how they do that. Let me see if I got my Phoenix squad build here. Oh, what do we got here? Yeah, it looks good enough. Yeah, I'd be curious how they do the cadence on the next territory battle. I should have Kanan in here though. I like his counterattack, a chance that he shares. Yeah, I agree with you, Gonzo. I think I'm okay with the difficulty. The only issue I have, like we were discussing right now, is just the requirements. I think everybody should have a shot at doing it with the tunes we have. But if they want to make it harder, go for it. I'd rather it be hard than kind of unattainable, if that makes sense. Like, everybody should have requirements or have the requirements already. Especially if your galactic power is like 2 million or more. I think anybody should be able to do anything, but make it difficult. Like, make it harder than what it is. Where is my Kanan? I know he's down here somewhere. I think I'm going too high. There he is. Alright. Yeah, that's what I was missing with Kanan. So I lost a little bit of the health gain with Chopper, but then now we got the counter chance with Kanan in there. Yeah, it looks awesome. I like that. You guys see the new Rebels trailer too? I think it's uh, I think it's pretty cool. Hopefully they bring back Ahsoka. Everybody wants Ahsoka back. Nice. Yeah, I tell my guild like every day, every morning, like, hey, you guys need to do your combat missions first before you guys deploy. Like, And we kind of had to explain too that you didn't have to deploy all. You could just select who you want to deploy. Um, but again, CG, it's kind of misleading because they put a big button there that says deploy, right? So everybody gravitates toward the larger text and big buttons and stuff. And maybe it's confusing for some, you know. So yeah, I agree. They should. I think they should label stuff more clearly as well. Yeah, that trailer is just amazing. I watched. I saw it yesterday. I was like, wow. Um, they were kind of segueing into Rogue One too. There were a couple of hints of Rogue One in there. Going back to this GW, I've been seeing a lot of Gear 12 showing up now. So the broken node's not happening as much anymore. Hopefully, I don't run into anything crazy this go around, but I'll try it with the Phoenix. I don't care. But yeah, I think with the yeah, that's a good idea on the deploy rule. We told our guild do all your or do all of your platoons first, then your combat missions, and then kind of wait. You know, kind of like how you do like we do like raid rules, like a do zero first, and then wait for instructions. So um, that's a good idea to kind of do a deploy. Have a schedule time or something like that. What we did too is we divided. We have like all of our whales. So like anybody with like 2.2 mil and up, we tell them to wait like until the very end, like before you go to sleep or something, right at night. And then we tell everybody with a with like 2.2 or less or 2.1 and less GP, then just talk to one of the officers or the guild leader, and then we can start telling people where to put stuff. That's another way we did it too, because you can easily divide into like two groups, and then kind of coordinate that way. Yeah, so this node's gonna be hard. Definitely got somebody's arena team here, but let's see if we can even put a scratch on this team here. My Phoenix is gonna be fodder right here. Yeah, I like that whole Ezra and Wolfpack thing, man. I think that's cool too. I want that little reference in the trailer. And then you kind of have like Kanan and Ezra kind of talking about, um, what are we fighting for and this and that. I think that's really cool. All right, I might have to go in with my arena team here. I went back to Churton Bay. It's really fun. Plus, I don't mind gearing them up because of the territory battles. Let's stun his solo first. See how I take down this Kenobi right here. Alright. Cleanse everybody. I'm gonna try to triple shot his Han Solo as soon as my Han gets back. Oh man. Let's buff everybody. Yeah, we got one or two in our guild too, but they started listening after the first day. Yeah, I'm excited to see how they do that whole Rebel series and um, transition it into Rogue One. Like what you said, the Ghost and Chopper and all that were in Rogue One for sure. Um, but I'd love to see how that whole thing just transitions in. It's pretty exciting. Finishing off this GW here, and then I'm gonna end the stream. But for all those watching, thanks for tuning in. I just want to do a quick one here. It's been a while since I put up some videos, but just been busy with the holiday weekend and the obviously the territory battles. I'm sure everybody else is busy with it, but overall, I like the content. I like the new content. It's fun. I want them to do a I want them to do the Battle of Endor so we can use our Ewoks again, and not just platoons, but I want them. I want to be able to use them as a requirement because we all have them now, right? Yeah, I'd love to see a Battle of Endor. Um, I mean, I'm ready for that Separatist rework too. Um, so yeah, you can see all. That's gonna be my second broken team I'm fighting now. So they're definitely with Gear 12 out, definitely harder to break the GW now. The only team I really dread is something with like Zeta Barris. God, it's just an awful team. I mean, the good news is you got no timer on GW, so yeah, I'd want to see the Separatist rework. Uh, I agree with you. I want to see a Dark Side one, kind of like along the lines of if you still play Force Arena, kind of their rework or their new event was Galactic Republic versus Separatists. So I'd love to see the Separatists rework, and then along that do the Galactic Republic rework. So that's where the majority of the Jedi and all that stuff will get the rework, um, and then do a territory battle on that one. I think that would be really cool. It would fall along the same lines as Force Arena and some of the other games, some of the other Star Wars games that have went that direction with Separatists and Galactic Republic. I lost my commander, Luke. Oh well. Yeah, I heard he gets tankier, right, at Gear 12, but his kit is still just horrible. I would, I don't know. Until he gets his rework, I'm not going to invest any more in him. I got him at Gear 10. Um, but with all the Geonosians, with all the Geonosian mugshots that were revised, I'm really feeling the Separatist rework. Geonosians for sure. I'm curious to see if yeah, I gave up on Force Arena too. It's just boring. I mean, you do the same thing over and over again. Um, Not like this is any better, but at least there's different modes in this one, and we can interact with our guilds and stuff. But yeah, Force Arena just for me it wasn't my kind of game. That's you know it is what it is. Um, I like in Force Arena. If you noticed, I still download like my packs and stuff. It's not a big deal. But if you noticed in Force Arena, I think Darth Maul is considered a separatist, which is very interesting. Uh, I wonder what would happen if they actually gave Maul a rework in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and made him a separatist alongside uh, Savage Press. I think that would be that would be pretty interesting if if you can have those two added to the separatist faction and Grievous got his rework and actually had something along the lines where he gave all separatists a buff of some sort, and then they just reintroduced other separatist characters, leaders, ships. Um, that would be pretty cool. All right, so I'm coming up to my last node here. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. Um, totally a last minute thing, but wanted to put some content up and interact with a few people if I could, because again, it's a long weekend for us in the U.S. And I know people are busy, so. But anyway, Gonzo Kirby, thanks for coming on, keeping me company here while I run some territory battle stuff and some GW. Let's just check our progress here. Yeah, I mean, this ship thing, like you said, is not that big of a deal yet. I think we're looking pretty good here. Doesn't look like anybody's deployed yet, so everybody's doing their missions, which is great. Um, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching. You can catch me Wednesday nights. It's 8 p.m. Eastern. That's on the Reality Skewed Gamers regular Wednesday night talk show where we discuss the updates and all that for Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. And then I'm normally on Jedi Academy, which is 10 a.m. Eastern on Saturday morning. We didn't have it this week because of the holiday. And then we normally do like a Saturday night stream as well. That's the fun, drunken GW, just talking out of our asses and having fun. And we normally have our friends from overseas, so like King Felix and a few of the other guys that are on the other time zones join us. But yeah, you can catch us there. You can catch me there with the rest of the RSG crew. But anyway, thanks again, guys, for tuning in, and may the force be with you, and I'll catch you later.